lurkers, and hello all you archaeologists. Got some gamer juice. I'm the Johnstruct. I'm having a Hollow Knight Silksong adventure. It is a new day. Yes, it is. Let's switch sides. Because you can see I'm in Shellwood. Did we have plans? Well, we are essentially stuck on 3 different areas, right? One of them is a boss, Sister Sledge, Twisted Sister, which we could try and fight now. Let's move this cursor out of the way and put myself back on the other side. We are stuck on fucking ants, which I've gotten to the end. I've even gotten to the last ant, I think. I would be gutted if there were more ants after that. And some birds upstairs, which we've not tried the birds very often. The ants we've fucking tried for hours. But this boss up here, we've not really tried very hard, nor the birds. I will say, I think all 3 of them get complained about. The boss upstairs apparently has a trick to it, which I will try. Probably try right now. The ants, no fucking trick to it, but you can just come back later. It's fairly obvious without being told that the ants are optional, but I want to do it. I'm assuming the birds are optional as well, and only the boss is what I actually have to do. So what I was planning on doing is, well, one, I've got a quest for the polyp hearts, and I've looked up what that does, and yeah, that will probably help me out. I'm slowly getting used to using these tools more often, and it will help with that. There is also an item which I could fetch, which will probably help me out as well. What I should do though is I should try and do it first without it, because it's the morning. We have the freshest John. Why not just try and do stuff in earnest first? I swear this just leaves and comes back. And yeah, there's a bunch of people. I'm not angry with the game. I get angry while playing the game, obviously. But there's a difference. But I will say, comparing this to Dark Souls is a little unfair, because in Dark Souls, you can just level yourself up. And some of the things you can do to improve yourself, people say, I've been looking now. And they're like, yeah, do this. And it's like, yeah, that's after the boss. And I don't want to know about stuff after the boss. Thank you very much. I'm trying to avoid stuff. So looking for help is quite difficult. But I was like, if I'm struggling, might as well look for help. Try and improve my experience. Some people are better at computer games than others. You know what I mean? But yeah. A lot of people just think this is too hard. I still... with the ants... People are saying it's like the equivalent to the mantises, but the mantises were not optional. And I think that's where I stopped, the mantis lords. Which I think is kind of interesting, actually. We might have reached parity with where I was before. But I do agree that I think people have forgotten how much they got better at the first game. But also... And... Because I'm somebody who's just like, the thing about Dark Souls is it's not as hard as you think it is. You just have to be patient. You have to learn the game. But like being patient and learning the actions, and you can level up. But in this, you can't just level up. You do actually have to be good at the game. Whereas in Dark Souls, you can just find easier ways to play. Anyway. This might take me... Like, might need to remember how to actually play. Yeah, like, there's going to be a bit of that as well. Let me warm up. When I say one attempt, one real attempt. That's fair, right? That's fair. Let me remember how to play. I've just woken up. Especially with those fucking ants, you've got to... You know what? I probably should have started with the ants, but I was here, and my souls, my silk, my cocoon is here. I do appreciate you get a full bar for free when you die. That's like a nice subtle thing. You don't have to fight someone anymore. But yeah, let me warm up. Probably isn't the best way to warm up, to be honest. Okay, that was... Oh, wrong button. Alright, so I'll say you're supposed to use your special against them. And I was trying to maneuver into position to do that. But taking... because healing is not going to heal you for as much damage as they take off you. And I think that's one of the things I've just been doing poorly anyway, is not leveraging the super ability I have. So I'll have to consider that against the ants as well. But it's an additional button. You can see I've been trying to get used to the pressing the B button more often. Not the B button, the up and throw. And like use all your tools, but like it's just a lot to remember, you know. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting further. Now, if I'm going to leverage my heal, then it's not going to help during this boss where I'm not using it. So we might as well just keep at this one. And if we do that, we can go forward anyway. But I kind of also want the tools. They're going to just make the game easier. Alright, we'll try one more time here. So, I like the idea of quests giving you a vague idea of where you should search. But they do kind of feel like busy work. Like, if you happen to have the quest before you have the area, I think it makes sense. In an MMO sort of sense, way, but I don't know. Like, I guess it's more content, but if it's items you really want... Fucking wrong button, John. Wow. Yeah, so building up that muscle memory to actually use the fireball when I'm supposed to. Because right now, none of these tools are actually useful apart from Druid's Eye, I suppose. People really like Flea Brew, but I'm just shit at using it. Speed and movement of attacks. Give it a go. I'll tell you what, though. I'll do my original plan. I like the idea of the little mini tour, you know? It's just... we're going to have to go all the way to the place. But what I should be doing is obviously practicing that boss. Ella! Okay, is it Farfields? I might be thinking in the wrong place. Yeah, okay. So, apparently there's an item here. I'm going to try and fight the ants without them. But I might as well pick them up. I've been in this room, so I don't know how I missed it. Oh, that's how I missed it. That's pretty cool. Warding bell. A holy bell inscribed with the hymn of the protection shields the bearer as they bind their wounds. So I feel like there's a couple of situations where I might have survived had I had that on. So I was one. A part of me thought this in the first game where I think Joseph Anderson was just like, no, there's loads of like shells that mitigate like damage and, you know, make it much easier for you. I'm like, are there? I don't have any of them. Which probably wasn't true, but like what I want is a double damage one, you know, double damage, half damage taken. Like, just if people want it to be easier, the tools are the way to do it, because you can just not use the tool, you know. Okay, I didn't know about that. What was that? What did that do? Don't attack me. Cool. Ella. Again, I know these ants are optional, but you've seen that I've gotten quite good at fighting them. A part of me thinks I should just practice with this one rather than the other one. Fucking hunter mode, hunter crest rather than wanderer quest. I know the fucking words. But because the range is really useful, and I can get there now. I'm confident enough with the route. So we're not gonna take the bell yet. I know what's the point of getting a new item if you're not gonna leverage it, but like, you know why. We will take the weighted belt. I don't know what it really does, but we want the long pin. How embarrassing. Right. Fuck you. It doesn't bode well, but... Oh, I don't get the full heal because I don't have the thing. Fuck yeah! Oh, I did it without any extra help. I just needed to sleep. Fuck you, ants. You dickheads. I love you, really, ants. I really like that they take them away. Alright, I'm really glad nobody was here for that, obviously, but... I knew I was close. Oh, I thought they were traps. You sure that's not fully investigated? Like I've just sort of forgotten how to play. Okay, unfortunately I know about this ahead of time, if this is what I think it is. Yeah, it's up there. I don't know how you, Okay. I need these. There's more above. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Goodness, it's Gilly. Goodness, this is just too embarrassing. Detected even through my perfect cover. What tell? What error? Surely something gave me away. You kept going, ooh. It was no one thing, young bug. Your disguise was near faultless. I merely spent a long time being watchful. Also, you would go, whoa. You know what? I was actually only mindlessly hitting the trees. I just assumed she was in the next room. Then I'll have to hope the beasts don't share such keen sight. It'll be so much harder to accomplish my work if I'm detected or eaten. These are dangerous fields, young one. Not for casual wandering. What tasks you brave them? A treacherous quest, but a crucial one. Upon the last wish of my father, I've taken up the study of these wild caves. These fields still display life and growth, even as the lands around erode to dust. There's a hot harmony here that eludes the grey wastes above and the dry marrow beside. For time and study, I shall uncover why. See here, this old statue. I've been thinking long on it. What clues it might hold. Claw work seems beyond the other structures throughout these caves. Who was she, I wonder, to deserve such refined remembrance? Hers is a form of a dancer, and the craft is indeed exquisite. There must once have been more to these ants before haunting snared their shells and minds. Conversing is a pleasure. I must return to my observance. Try not to leave too much of a trail when you leave, please. There we go. We met a person, got a bit of story. I'm also told there's a shop around here, but I don't think I can reach it without an item. I would fucking love a map. Yeah, I'm not very good at judging distances with this, but I suppose I didn't really need to. Okay. I think I know where this is, but... don't know why I thought to do that. Okay, I know where I am on the map. We are there. And that one on the right makes more sense. I don't necessarily want to leave, but I guess I can come back anytime I want, like now. No, we still can't go over here. Wait, have we always been able to go up here? There must be a reason for this way out. Have we always been able to go up here? No. No, 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 no. Because the door's closed, you dickhead. This door was closed. Right here. Yeah. This is the room that just went up and left. Okay. Also forget I can do. There we are. No, why weren't you helping me with the fight? Greetings, Chakra. I sent you to find you these winding tunnels filled as they are with marks of combat. Pushanka, you trust your minions rightly. The red-shelled warriors who carve out these roads make for excellent opponents indeed. Gladly spend much time in here testing myself against their blades and cutting traps, but I must keep at my task as should you. Hunt marker. I mean, yeah, but sure, but on that. It's going to take me a while, but... Okay. Chapel of the Beast! Where I've been watching, Joe's Vanderson's like in Act 2. He's the person I've been watching. But where I've been watching him, where he's done shit in a completely different order, I know he doesn't have float yet. Lovely. That looks like a boss to me. We've seen him bashing against the door. It's not loads. It's Savage Beastfly. Cool. This isn't where I saved. Cool. I mean, we have the entire Hunter's March to... I'll tell you what. I want the map. So we're just gonna... We're gonna grind in the place that's quickest to grind. Yeah. Sometimes I wish there was a fucking teleport. There is a teleport. You just have to go there. John, stop falling into the drink. Ella. Wait, can you fix the thing again? I won't break it this time, I promise. Also, this is not. I watched him do all this without ever investigating that path down here and finding the lift. So every time it goes up here, it goes on the long way around. kind of want them both. I've got a memory locket, but also there's the beastly thing. There's probably going to be more memory lockets though. Seems sensible to double down on one, so you have the most tools on it. But that might be a mistake. Oh yeah. Oh, why are you going all wobbly? Oh, because I was healing and I was protected. Nice. Where's that bridge? Which is also a good place, but it's quicker just to do these. Get 150? I didn't have to get the healing though, did I? Doesn't really matter. Okay, you don't get the healing, but you don't get the damage. Cool. It's like 70 plus 60. Right, where do we actually want to go? Trying to figure out the quickest routes. Deep docks, but the other way around, because I don't want to go through the fucking gauntlet again. And I can't remember where exactly she is, but she's somewhere. Ella! Ella! Deep docks, please. Wow, I do better at this game when I'm not tired. I know I said that before, but it felt like an excuse before, and it was clearly true. Fuck. Oy. Come to me. I don't know where I am. I was hoping for a chair around here. I think I'm in the wrong room. Yeah, it even says. Come back here! Yeah, this feels like they've remade. I know that the whole point was to invert it, and they've gone like, real aggressive with the inversion. This feels like the City of Tears. I missed the chair. Okay, I want to actually know where the fuck I am. Yep, I definitely did think I was in a different place. It kind of makes sense there's an ant part there, but I don't appreciate it. That's all I wanted. Wanted not to die, please. Ooh. diagonal jump. Okay, I can see why that threw off a bunch of people.